We are going to work on a multiplication problem, okay? And with this work, what you'll need is graph paper, pencil, colored pencils, and a ruler or some kind of straight edge, okay? So what we are going to do today is we are going to multiply 3,252, and today we're going to multiply it by 43, okay? We're going to take this number, 3,252, and we're going to multiply it by 43, okay? The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to build this number, 3,252. Let's do that. So starting here, one of the corners, I'm going to form this dot, okay? And I'm going to make the number 2 using these squares to represent the number. So here, as you can see, 2. Now we're going to move on to over here. Sorry. Now we're going to move on to here, and we're going to move on to the 5. Okay, let's build that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to form a little dot there, just like that. Okay, and then now we're going to move on to the 2, the 200. 1, 2, just like that. And then now I'm going to build the 3,000. 1, 2, 3. 3,000. So here we have 3,200 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 52. Okay? So we built our multiplication down here. Now we have to move to the multiplier. And how are we going to build the multiplier? This way. We have 3 in our units of our multiplier, and we have 4 in the tens place of our multiplier. So this is how we're going to build it. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. So we're going to build up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 43. Now I'm going to connect all those dots just like this. I'm going to connect here. I'm going to connect here. Okay. So I'm going to build this rectangle. Okay. And then I'm going to form and connect these dots so that it's symmetrical. Just like that. So you should be able to still see 3,201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 52. Okay? Now, what you should do is you should add lines. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start over here. The first thing that we do is that this here, we're going to build this number. Watch how I build it. We have 3,252. Do you see how I built that? 3,252. Now I'm going to move on to the multiplier. We have 43. Okay, now what I'm going to do, we're going to start over here and we're going to begin multiplication. 2 taken 3 times. 2 times 3 equals 6. So here you can see I wrote 2 times 3 equals 6. Now let's move on here. 50 times 3 equals 150. Okay? Here we have 200 times 3 equals 600. And then we're going to move on to our thousands. We have 3,000 times 3 equals 9,000. Okay? Now after I do that, I'm going to also identify each of those numbers. So here we have units. And always with our units, we're going to color that in green. Okay? Here we have 50 times 3 equals 150. And because this is in the tens category, we're going to color this blue. Just like that. Here we have 200 times 3, and because this is red, we're going to color this, or hundreds, we're going to color it red, just like that. And then here we have 3,000 times 3 equals 9,000, and we're going to color this in green because this is the thousands place. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to move on to our tens, okay? So we have here, we have 2 taken 40 times. 2 times 40 equals 80. And because it's in our tens, 2 times 40 equals 80. Let's move over here. 50 times 40 equals 2,000. And then we're going to move over here. 200 times 40 equals 8,000. And we're going to move on to here. 3,000 times 40 equals 120,000. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to color to represent the categories. So 2 times 40 equals 80. We're going to color that blue. 50 times 40 equals 2,000. And because this is, we're going to color this red. And then we have 200 times 40, 8,000. We're going to color this green. And then finally, 3,000 times 40 equals 120,000. We're going to color this blue. Okay? Now what we're going to do is this. Here we have, we're going to start over here with our units. 2 times 3, we have 6. And then here we're going to move on to our tens. 50 times 3 equals 150, so I'm going to write 150 here. 200 times 3 equals 600, so I'm going to write 600 right over here. 3,000 times 3, we have 9,000, and I'm going to write 9,000 over here. 2 times 40 is 80. I'm going to write that over here. 50 times 40 equals 2,000. I'm going to write 2,000 right over here. 200 times 40 is 8,000. Let's write 8,000 right over here. And then 3,000 times 40 equals 120,000. Okay, so it should look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add up all these numbers over here. Let's add all of these up. 6 plus all these zeros, we have 6. 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, we have 13. Okay, 1, with the 1 that we just carried over, plus 1 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, we have 8. Okay, 9 plus 2 plus 8, we have 19. 2 plus 1, we have 3. 1. Okay, so our answer, when we add up all those parts, we have 139,836. Okay, so at the top number right over here, the problem that we created, I'm going to write the answer, equals 139,836. Okay? So our answer in our problem, we just solved this problem, 3,252 times 43 equals 139,836. Can you create a problem and also solve that problem using the geometric form of multiplication? That's what this work is called, the geometric form of multiplication. Have fun.